When I was a junior in college, my dad passed away of a heart attack. It was very sudden and really kind of impacted me and my family. I just think grieving is very tough, and one thing that I kind of used to grieve my dad's death, and I'm still using to grieve my dad's death, is the outdoors.
I have been a grief counselor for 32 years in the state of Michigan, and in that time I have seen and witnessed the great need for grief counseling and grief support for children who are facing loss.
My junior year of college, things were kind of cruising. I was doing really well at football. Me and him were just really kind of reaping the rewards, I guess, almost of all of our hard work and everything that we believed in and what I was achieving. He was my superhero, my best friend, my biggest fan. And then for him to pass away at that moment was horrible.
The need is great when you consider 1 in 13 children in Michigan experience a significant loss at any given time, are experiencing the grief that encompasses that loss of a parent, of a sibling, of someone who is very close.
It was at a time where I was deciding whether to go to the NFL or not, and I didn't know what to do, so I ended up going back to school. I was in Arkansas, my family was in Minnesota, so I had to kind of really manage all of that, and it's still really hard on me. I mean, I just think the what ifs are just terrible when you're thinking about football and getting married and everything in life. Just thinking about him being there is really tough. So today the foundation gathered a few families, and we're able to kind of, I guess, just give them a break, give them a relief, give them an opportunity to hang out with a Lions player and to spend some time in the outdoors.
I think it's important to be in an environment where you're not around screens or anything artificial or distracting, and you're paying attention to what's around and each other. So we do find that that's really important.
The way I was raised was so incredible. The fact that it was kind of just go outside, run around, play. There was no TV, there was no Twitter, all that stuff, video games, and I think kids could benefit from that, whether they're grieving or whatnot. I just think it's an overall and positive thing to have kids do that.
My dad and we used to go fishing a lot too as well, and we used to go camping a lot.
Being outdoors is very healing for people who are grieving, because research shows that being outdoors, doing outdoor activities, can boost your mood. It can help to calm you, reduce anxiety.
We were able to give them some pizza. We were able to give them some fishing tackle, some fishing poles, have them play some games. We were able to get out on the boat, go for a little cruise, do a little fishing, and just kind of have a break from the world and be able to hang out in the outdoors and kind of enjoy each other's company, and hopefully it helped and impacted them.
It is so important for children to connect with other children who are grieving a loss. It helps them not feel so alone.
Another outreach program we plan to host is we'd love to launch a grief camp in the summer. Love to get over 100 kids, get them in the outdoors, get together, spend some time doing activities in the outdoors and having a lot of fun.
Donors should support organizations that are helping children struggling with grief, because it's worthwhile and it's long lasting. When we have the resources to be able to meet with children and say, no, it's not your fault, to be able to bring them to a camp, to provide counseling or therapy, that impacts them for the rest of their life.
With this foundation, I'm just most excited to honor my dad and then really just impact families like my own that have gone through this experience and understand the pain, and just kind of provide a light in their life, whether it's something very simple or something long-term that maybe they start fishing for the rest of their lives and that's their therapy. Either or, I think it can be something really special.